Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. We're on episode 14. It's about time I got round to expanding my base so I can be more efficient at breeding. Obviously it's not going to be good for the giggers and stuff, but it might give me a space on top where I can stand and breed. It's going to be mostly for my trikes, also my megatheriums once I get them, and my rhinos I've got. Also I need to get some arges. So what I've done, I've planned it out using thatch foundations, and I'm going to build it up with walls and stuff now. Right guys, so that's the main build done. Just putting an hatch frame in the top so I can get to it from my main base easily. I've also put a dinosaur gate frame on the side, so if I do get attacked and I have got some flyers in there, I can fly out and hopefully counter or defend my base. It's going to have 2 floors, possibly 3. Just need to get myself a hatch frame. So I'm going to get some essentials in here. I'm going to get a fridge for some eggs that I might collect and need to incubate, also for some food, so I can keep stocking up my feeding trough. I'm going to defend it using mostly Plantex. I'll always have backups on my breeders in cryos hidden somewhere, or during a purge I'll put it in upload just in case. So my plan is to have hatch frames along the sides, 2 rows, and at the front where the dino gate is have 2 hatch frames there with eventually heavies on. So I've got my stegos out. What I didn't realise is I'd tamed 2 females, so I need to find myself a male eventually. With my cables, I always run them through pillars. It hides them, it makes it look better, but it also gives them that extra bit of protection, because by themselves they are quite easy to damage. Same with my cables in the floor, I always put them inside the foundations. Just means that anyone who's raiding has to blow them before they can get to the actual wiring. Junction boxes always go inside cable pillars as well. So like I said, I'm going to get me rhinos on this top floor along with my PTs. Down here I'm going to have my soakers, so I'm going to get my trikes, and I'm also going to have my kangaroos down here so I can breed them as well. So I'll be putting the cables in the floor using cross sections, and then I'll just connect it all up using a flexible cable. I do love the introduction of the flexible cable. Just means you can make everything that little bit tidy, and it just makes it a bit easier. Right, I'm just going to put some turrets down. Can't wait till I've got heavy turrets. This base spot's going to be pretty hard to raid once I've got heavies, and especially if I've got tech. I mean, only way I can see anyone raiding this is using a Quetzal or a skiff, actually, since Genesis came out. I'm not sure on how you do counter a skiff. So if you do know, guys, if you could drop some advice in the comments, that'd be great, because I've never come up against one. So far in the YouTube videos I've seen, I've not seen anyone able to counter them other than trying to shoot them using tech rifles or fab snipers. I do believe they've got quite low health. I have been stocking up on homing missiles just to see if they might be able to help me defend. I'm going to have a sky tower here as well. I'm not going to make it full size yet, but I will get a couple of pillars up. Get my kangaroos down. Alright, start putting my cables in the foundations. So I'll just place my foundation, then I place my cable, and then you just walk around with the cross section until it disappears, which means it's snapped to the other one, and that's how you know it's going to be connected. So until it disappears, that means it's snapped. I'll lead this all the way to that pillar, and then I'll just connect them up using a flexible cable. And I'll know that they're connected when that one turns yellow, mean it's got power. And then I can start turning on those turrets. Need to get myself a flexible cable. As you can see, I need a bit more space up here. I can't move that. It's the hitboxes on them reloads get on my nerves, and don't even get me started on gigas. some metal. I've got loads of fertiliser on me because I've been putting them on sloped roofs on the top. I'll also put them along the bottom because there is a bit of a cliff edge. I've never put a base on a cliff straight up to the edge because people can just use a quets and just fly right up to it and just place C4 on the wall using the hatch frame build. The baby trike's grown up. I've not yet got one with the good health, but once I've got a breeding pair I'll move them down to here. As you can see as well on top, there's quite a lot of space for me to either park a wyvern, so I've always got one ready and ready to go, or I could place my giggers and have them breeding. So as you can see, that's turned yellow. That means that's powered and that's ready to go. And I'm just going to box this generator in. Need a bed just in case I'm getting attacked and I can't spawn above. I can spawn down here and hopefully get on a fly-in to counter any raids. It's always good to have a few different spawn points separate from your main base just in case. I'll put a box or I'll fill a team with some defense gear as well, so if it does come to it then I've got something to defend with. So that's the build done for today. Apologies, it's just been building mainly. I do hope you enjoyed it though. If you did, please like and subscribe. Just give you a quick look. Right, it's not finished but it's nearly there. Again, thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.